Hey guys, I'm Andrew, also known as Iron Android, and I love to talk about movies and TV shows way too much. With that being said, join me down in the comments down below, and because today's video, I'm going to be ranking the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies from the worst to the best, and I would love to hear your guys' rankings in the comments down below. In seventh place, I have Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. Where do I even start about this abomination of a movie? I can tell you when I watched it, I was disappointed. It seemed like they barely tried for this film. Don't even get me started on the cast. They looked younger than they did in the other three movies. The plot was really mediocre and stupid. It had pieces from the book, but also they came up with their own ideas, which were just pretty sloppy and dumb. It wasn't funny. The acting was bad. The jokes were bad. The storyline was bad. Everything about this movie is bad. There is nothing good about this film at all, which is why I rate it a 1 out of 10. In sixth place, I have the second Diary of a Wimpy Kid animated, Roger Rules. Horrible, boring, and annoying. Don't waste your time with this movie, just rewatch the live action version. If there's anything redeeming about this movie, it's Roderick, but I rate this movie a solid 2 out of 10, and that's me being generous. In fifth place, I have the first animated Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie. It was just boring. Bradley was super annoying in it, as was Greg's mom. Roderick and the other characters weren't even in it, and even Greg wasn't even likable. Plus, it's not even an hour long, so you can't even call it a movie. It's more like a special short, which is why I rate it a 3 out of 10. In sixth place, I have the second Diary of a Wimpy Kid animated, Roger Rules. Horrible, boring, and annoying. Don't waste your time with this movie, just rewatch the live action version. If there's anything redeeming about this movie, it's Roderick, but I rate this movie a solid 2 out of 10, and that's me being generous. In fourth place, I have Diary of a Wimpy Kid Cabin Fever. This movie was really good. It had a very strong message of giving those to less fortunate people, and that you should not be greedy and have everything be about the presence in you. I will say I like this movie. This is an amazing adaptation of Cabin Fever, and that's why it's a little higher on my list because it's something that we didn't really see before and not a rehash of old things that we did see, which is why I rate it a 6 out of 10. In third place, I have Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days. It has so many laughs, so many hilarious scenes. The scenes in the cast made the movie very entertaining to watch. Firstly, we have Greg, who spends this entire summer with Raleigh, going to the country club, pretending he has a job because he has a strict father, Frank, who just wants him to get outdoors so he can go camping and do activities outside. But Greg just wants to play video games, which I get, I understand. I was that way when I was a kid. But we have the funniest character in the franchise, Roderick, who is hilarious and tries to impress Heather on her Sweet 16 party because his band is playing and he sings the song Baby by Justin Bieber, and he is so lucky and awful. We also have Holly Hills, who Greg tried to hang out with, but nothing goes according to plan at all. The relationship with Greg and Frank was really heartwarming near the end, and the movie was just funny, and I finally understood the likeness of each character, and they are hilarious. And Greg and Frank finally met in the middle and finally get one another, which I really like that, which is why I rate this movie a solid 7 out of 10. In my runner up spot, I have the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid is not just a book or a movie, it is a story about a kid who learns that genuine friendship and loyalty is more important than becoming famous or getting popular. This movie may be entitled for kids, but it teaches valuable value lessons and life skills that even adults could learn. Zachary Gordon steals the show as Greg with his portrayal, utilizing witty lines and powerful narration to illustrate the growth underground by the sixth grade during the first year of middle school. Hands down, the best scene in this movie is the final scene where Greg and Rowley pretend to fight and the bullies make them eat the cheese and the teeth touch. Everything about it was so funny, which is why I rate it a 8 out of 10. In first place, I have Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roger Gould. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roger Gould is the best film and a cinematic masterpiece. This film is so relatable. It was a huge part of my childhood, and I always laugh at every scene during this movie. There is not one time that I felt bored or wanted to turn off the TV. This film was better than the first one because it teaches kids how to be a better brother to one another, no matter what they do or say and how hard they mistreat themselves. Roderick is literally the best character in the Wimpy Kid universe. Everything about this film is great. To me, the best scene in this movie was the party scene, and I loved how they tried to hide it up, but later their parents went through some photos and found photos of the party. Or the fake puke scene when Roderick took Greg to a gas station and put fake poop and puke on cars in the parking lot. But I rate this movie a 10 out of 10. Again, it's a cinematic masterpiece for a Wimpy Kid movie. But with that being said, guys, I'm Andrew, also known as I Am Android, and if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace!